Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we have already served 3 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are con- connected to more than 250 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Indian Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for the skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve students and community research providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our service locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all the kids learning games website, free course, converse sites, and many, many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and become high skilled people. We implement several trainings, programs, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we are arranged with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations with 70 different countries. Virtual mall signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is life and life and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a general concept for the learners we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1160 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1160 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1161 program name, Application of Machine Learning Techniques. And today our speaker is Dr. P. Gopikrishna, PhD and Tech, FIE, MIST. Before I hand over the stage to sir, I want to share a very little bit about our speaker. Lecturer in Engineering Department, University of Technology and Applied Science, Ibra Oman. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Dr. Gopi Krishna. Can I present presentation?
Yes, sir, you can start your presentation. Sir, your voice, your screen, everything is clear, so you can start your
Yeah.
presentation.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Today's our webinar topic is application of machine learning techniques to solve engineering and general problems. Myself, I am Dr. Gopi Krishna, working as senior lecturer in engineering department at University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Ibra, Oman. Before going to start, I have some hands-off experience in applying these machine learning techniques, not only to engineering problems, but also non-engineering problems. So let me show what are the hands-off experience. I have several paper publications at reputed journals and international conferences and some awards like best paper awards. All these papers or I have applied machine learning techniques, nothing but artificial intelligence techniques, just only to show that I have the hands-off experience to share my knowledge in this platform to you. More than 30 publications I am having. Most of the publications are related to implementation of machine learning techniques, not only to engineering, but also to general problems. These are some achievements at various competitions, conferences. And also we have applied these machine learning techniques on hardware also. And we got some research project grants, continuously giving training to the students. And coming to today's presentation, outline of today's presentation is, first we are going to discuss about different artificial intelligence techniques. In that, neural network is one of the topic. So we need to discuss about the basic idea of neural networks and application of neural networks on simple mathematics linear equation y equal to mx plus c, so that we can get a clear idea. After that, we'll apply to the different engineering problems. After that, we'll apply these neural networks concepts to solve the non-engineering problems or general problems. And also a fuzzy logic at the end. After these machine learning techniques, another artificial intelligence technique is there, that is fuzzy logic systems, that also we'll discuss in last 10 minutes time. So coming to today's topic, what are the different artificial intelligence techniques or machine learning techniques? The most popular one nowadays is a neural network. In the neural network, when we classify different techniques, the first one, radial basis function neural network, backpropagation neural network, hybrid intelligence system. Hybrid intelligence system in the sense we are going to combine the neural network and fuzzy logic systems together, therefore hybrid intelligent systems. So that is adaptive neuro fuzzy inference system, we'll call as ANFIS. And fuzzy logic system, it is nothing but the export system. Nowadays in all industries, machines, we are incorporating this fuzzy logic system, and therefore we are calling as intelligent systems. So genetic algorithm support vector machines, machine learning, inductive reasoning, like that. Many are there. We are incorporating on a machine. We are calling as a machine learning here. Let us come to the main one of the topic in machine learning is neural network. So whenever we are knowing about any new topic, we may ask some questions like what, why, where, how. Here, if you ask what is a neural network, the answer is a neural network structure is looking like this. That means here, if you observe this neural network structure, it is having input layer, hidden layer, output layer. Input layer is consisting of input neurons like this, maybe n neurons, 1 to so on n. And this is output layer called as output neurons. So in between input and output layer, hidden layer, these are all called as hidden neurons. Therefore, to understand what is neural network means interconnection of several neurons. Interconnection of several neurons is called as neural network. Here we need to understand one more point, that is what is meant by a neuron. What is neuron? Here you can see several neurons, right? Input layer, nothing but input neurons, output layer consisting of output neurons, hidden layer consisting of hidden neurons. So neuron here we are representing in a structure like a circle. So a neuron, what is a neuron means? Neuron is a data processing element. Suppose these are the inputs, say like x1, x2, so on xn. A neuron is receiving some data or some input, and this is the summation, and it will have a threshold point theta. From this one we will get a output y. So these are input, what we are giving to the neuron, and what we are getting here, it is the output. So y equal to what we can call each input is associated with corresponding weight w1, w2, so on wn. Therefore here output what we can get here is x1 with associated with w1, x2, w2 plus so on xn wn. This is called the summation, and it will be compared with the theta. Theta is the threshold limit. If the sum of the inputs along with the weights is more than the threshold limit, then output will be 1. That means when output is 1, is sigma I equal to 1 to n xi wi is greater than theta, then output y equal to 1. If the sum sigma I equal to 1 to n xi wi is less than theta, then output y equal to 0. Now, like this, these neurons will be activated. So how these neurons will be represented to the machine by means of this type of modeling. Therefore, we need to understand what is neural network means, interconnection of several neurons, and what is neuron means a data processing element. A neuron is a data processing element. Now let us come to why neural network. Before going to discuss about the importance of neural networks, here let us see about Albert Einstein gave one quotation. as far as the laws of mathematics refer to the reality, they are not certain. And so far as they are certain, they do not refer to the reality. What is the meaning of this quotation? In what way we have to interpret this equation for our learning related or machine learning applications? If you look at the first point, as far as the laws of mathematics, that means whatever the mathematical modelings, mathematical equations we have derived so far related to different engineering applications or related to different non-engineering applications, different related to any fields. If you are representing with respect to mathematical equations or mathematical derivations, what he is telling is they are not certain. That means they are only approximate. Even though we are using in our learning process, in our implementation process, in our development process, we are developing, we are designing, we are using those mathematical equations. Therefore, they are certain, but they do not refer to the reality. That means they are not 100% accurate. So whatever the mathematical modeling we have used to represent the any real system, they are not accurate. That's what he is telling. Then what is the solution? Right? If we look into the technology, what way we have developed, more mathematics are there. But in the real system, there is no mathematics. For example, if you look into any machine or any semiconductor device or any computer, right, they are the practical existing ones. Right? If you open this, there is a physical item is there, but there is no mathematical. We are representing, but they are approximate. Therefore, what way we need to understand from this statement is the mathematical modeling of a real system is only approximate to the reality. That's what we need to understand from this quotation. A real system, why it is only approximate? Because we know a real system is a complex one which involves several factors in the nature. It is not so easy to consider each and every parameters. That is why if we observe or if we see the any mathematical derivations, there are several assumptions are there. With that many assumptions, how can we say that it is 100% modeled? That is why here we are going for the neural network, which is not involving more mathematics, less mathematics, more practical. That's what, if we want to model any data, model means creating any model, right? We are going for the machine learning techniques, that is nothing but neural networks, fuzzy modeling, and so many are there, some other algorithms also, but most popular here for machine learning is neural network and combination of fuzzy, hybrid method, and FIS. With these, we'll see the results also here. Now, I'm introducing a theory. Within a short, after a few slides, we can see the live comparison, how effectively these are compared with the mathematical equations in modeling the real systems. So these intelligent techniques will use only input and output data of a real system, and these techniques, intelligent techniques, nothing but machine learning techniques, should not involve more mathematical equations, only very less mathematical equations like neuron activation functions. Those will be discussed. Now let us come to where means applications of the neural network. Everywhere nowadays, if you see everywhere, machine learning. In coming future also, every field, everything, like a mobile, how we are using, right? So machine learning also is like that. Whatever the application, whatever we say, there it is a machine learning. Here we can see some examples, applications, lie detectors, machine learnings, like robots, industrial process, regression analysis, classification, so many things. N number of applications here we can see. Face recognitions, many things. N number of applications. You can see here n number of applications everywhere. Wherever still not applied, there we have a research scope we can able to apply. How to apply also we are going to discuss in this webinars. I will give at the end what are all the programs I have developed from last 20 years. I will share all these programs you can use. You can ready-madely use. You can start implementing. So now let us see how neural networks will works. So first we need to understand here is the prerequisite for neural network is a training data. The training data is consisting of input and output data. Sometimes output is not available, only we have input. In that case also we can able to apply the neural network, that is called as unsupervised learning methods. There learning is not guaranteed. So before going to the some advanced levels, first let us see then basically what neural network required. It's required a training data. It is just like a food for the neural network, input and output data. What input data? Maybe input data may be represented to any system. It may be a speed, it may be a velocity, it may be a temperature or humidity, or it may be a power, it may be any mechanical, electrical, computer, any parameters, or it may be a number of images or fingerprints, different fingerprints. This is the input data. And output data is related to the input. See, if you see here input and output data, there is a certain relationship between input and output. That means here, if we give input 1, and we are going to get the output is 3.5. There is some relationship mathematically, but here to understand basically we are taking an example of mathematical equations, but in real system we will not give any mathematical equations. We will generate the data automatically. The machine learning will understand what is the relationship existing between input and output data, and it will give the results. First let us go slowly one by one. So input is X and output is Y. There is a certain relationship is there that we will discuss. So what I am doing here, neural network, let us call this one as a machine, like a computer. We are going to give input data to the machine, to the computer, and it will process the input data over the neural network, whatever we have discussed before. Neural network nothing but interconnection of several neurons. When we process the input data, it will give some output. Then we will compare. For example, here, if you process the input number 1 here, it will give some output, say, based on our modeling, say 2.5. This is the output, but the actual output is 3.5. 3.5 minus 2.5 is the 1. This is the error. Until error is getting 0, what it will happen? It will keep on processing, and when error comes 0, that means neural network is trained. Neural network is trained with given data. When get 0, that means output is here 3.5. The actual output is 3.5, calculated one is 3.5, therefore error is 0. That means neural network is trained with the data. Until getting 0, we'll keep on training the data. So now once it is trained, once the neural network is got trained, now it is properly trained or not, we are going to check with the new data. Here you can see here number 2 is not there in our input. 1 here, if you observe the input 1, 3, 5, 7, all these are odd numbers only. That means I have trained my neural network, I have trained my machine with odd number data, I'm given even number data too. Then automatically it will give output is 5.0036 like this. These are the outputs from the trained neural network. That means the machine is learned properly or not. Let us check. We have trained. After training, we are saying that machine is learned, machine is understood the relationship between output and input. It is properly learned or not. The actual outputs are in our hand. 5. How much output we got? 5.00. 5.75, 5.7. Here 7.99, 8, 11. That means these results are indicating that our machine is learned properly. Whatever the data, see, in our program or in our neural network, nowhere will mention any equation. Just we have given training data. Just we have given food. If we give this food, nothing but training data, the machine is understanding automatically what is the relationship is existing among output and input. That is nothing but pattern recognition. It is understanding and it is giving the result. Anyhow, here the input and output relation is almost all linear. I just generated based on a simple linear equation y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c means here see y equal to mx plus c. Here x equal to 1. You can take some x equal to 1 and slope. So based on this equation I have generated. So m value how much we'll get, c value here. Next slides you can see here. See, nowhere else we have not represented equations. Actually, see here, you can see m equal to 1.5 and c equal to 2. Now let us come back to the one. So m value here I have represented m equal to 1.5 and c equal to 2. So m equal to 1, that one, 1 minute please. M equal to 1.5 and c is equal to 2. So based on that, you can see here the results how we have generated. X equal to 1. So 1 into 1.5 and c 2. So what we are getting is 3.5. Y. So like this we are getting. So 1, x equal to 1 means here you can see x equal to 1 and 3.5. Similarly 3 if you give x equal to 3, here x equal to 3 if you give, y equal to, so x3 means mx, m is 1.5, so 4.5 plus c is 2, so 6.5 is the output. Actually this is the relationship existing, but in our program nowhere we have mentioned y equal to mx plus c. Let us how we are going to train. Let us see with respect to 3 different machine learning techniques. The first machine learning technique here is radial basis function neural network, backpropagation neural network, adaptive neuro fuzzy inference system. We will discuss one by one within a short time. So let us come to the first one is radial basis function neural network. So we are not discussing the entire program inside. That's why we are calling as a black box. The MATLAB ready-made function will be available that is called as new RB. New RB means radial basis function neural network. If it is a backpropagation, next slide you can see it is new FF. That nothing but backpropagation neural network. Another program is ANFIS, Adaptive Neuro Fuzzy Inference System. So we are not going into total whatever the program is there. Just we are discussing only in a black box model. Like a black box model means just we are taking only the main data. See here the first step in the implementation of program. I have a detailed developed program is there, ready-made, just you can change input and output data and you can apply to any complex problem, not like simple problem like what we are discussing, y equal to mx plus c. Next stage we'll see, next slides we'll see the very complex problems. This is simple linear equation. So x and y I have given. See, this is a program. We set some goal here. This goal, what is meant by goal here is uh, how much error between iteration to iteration we are expecting. That is the goal here, right? We don't know exact goal here. That's why randomly we can start, if it is a simple problem, 10 to the power of minus 6, 10 to the power of minus 7, up to 10 to the power of minus 30, we can go. Sometimes we can able to, because this is all a trial and error process. Because as a teachers, when we are telling about a subject to students, right, some students they will understand immediately, some students they need special training. So like that, it's all the learning process is a trial and error method. So problem to problem it will change. Some students they will understand very difficult problem very easily. Same student he may take more time for when we give a some logical question. But another student he will answer very fastly. Like that, so it is like a trial and error process. Generally, we will take 10 to the power of minus 20 to minus 26 or 27. We may get here trial and error. And spread also is unknown. This is also a trial and error process. What is spread means change between input and output. Here if you see the change between corresponding input 3 and 5, 5 and 7, almost all 2 is there. So it may be around 2, maybe 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. We don't know. First we will check with 2.1, right? Some error it will come. And we will take with 2.3 error. Here say 5% error we got with this. And with 2.3 we got some more error, 7% error we got. Therefore 2.3 is not correct. Then I will go for 2.2. With 2.2 I got an error of 4.9%. Therefore number 2.1 also wrong. So I will go for 2.2. Then we have achieved, we got up to 2.2. Next I will take 2.25 error. So like that, where we will get a minimum error. This will take 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes it may take 1 day also to identify trial and error process. There are in our generally when we are telling, there are some concepts it needs some 2 to 3 times, it needs some 1 hour or 2 hours practice. It depends on the complexity of the problem. If the problem is very easy, in the short time, within the short time we'll get error is 0. Otherwise it will take some time. We need to keep on change goal not a problem, we can easily set, but spread only the main point. So we have to, how to decide the spread values. It's a change between one input to the another input. One input to another input, that is the spread. So what is next one here? Mn is a number of neurons. Mn means number of neurons. Here df means the display of neurons. Every output, if you want, every iteration, if you want to see the output in the screen, then we will put 1, otherwise 2, otherwise 3, otherwise 10. After every 10 iterations, we can say iteration number. Iteration numbers. So now let us come to the in MATLAB. In MATLAB, we have a ready-made function. Even in the Python also, we have a ready-made functions. This is related to the MATLAB. So new RB, radial basis function. So first we have given input X, output Y, and goal, spread, number of neurons, and display the outputs for each iteration. How many we have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Now, now we will take a neural network. It is just like black box, and this is the input X, output Y value. What is X? Odd numbers data. What is output? Here, some relation. We have not at all mentioned anywhere Y equal to mx plus c. Only data we have given. Whenever we have given this type of data, neural network will train and it will recognize what is the relationship existing between output and input. So this is about radial basis function neural network. Similarly, we are going for the back propagation. Radial basis function neural network will give the best results when problem is a simple problems. And when problems are a difficult problems, very large problems, then radial basis function neural network may not work. We need to go for the another machine learning technique that is called as a back propagation method. It is just like to understand in our house, we have different knives are there. To cut vegetables, we will use a small knife. If you want to cut any meat or a fish, that small knife is not enough. We have to go for the big knife. Or if you want to cut some plants, we need some big knife, another knife. Like the different methods we need. So when the system is a very large data, then a radial basis function neural network may not work. It will work, but it will take time. If I want to cut any hard material with a small knife, it will take more time. But if I take the big knife, right, the hard material will cut within the less time. But whenever we are cutting with a simple knife, accuracy will be more. When we are cutting with the big knife, no accuracy. So that is the difference. So when we are implementing for a large, when you want to model, when you want to apply for a large data, large problems, more complex problems, right, we may not get zero error. If it is a simple problem, zero error is guaranteed. But if it is a large problem, zero error is not guaranteed. We need to compromise with at least with 2% error or 3% error. That means we have to compromise with 98% perfection. But whereas in the case of radial basis function neural network, we'll get 100% results. I will show you all the results. We already implemented on different applications, even very big, very big applications also we have implemented. I will show all the results to you. So here back propagation. That means we are discussing about the second method. Why the second method? That's why I have given a comparison. Whenever a larger system, if you want to train, then we have to go for the back propagation. The first one may not applicable. It is applicable, but it will take more time for training. Okay. So here we need to understand back propagation in the MATLAB. We will represent with a new FF. These are the important programs. You can take screenshot, and also I made our own programs. Very big programs are there. Those programs I will share with you. I will give in the chat box my email ID and also my WhatsApp number. You can contact me. I will share all the ready-made programs. Just only change input and output data. You can apply to any machine learning applications. Okay. So new FF is the back propagation. So here what we are going to train here is train neural network with net. Net we are creating with back propagation. Back propagation input is X and output is Y here. And these are the hidden layers. How many hidden layers we are creating? Because back propagation, we will discuss hidden layer. It will propagate the error backward towards the hidden layer. It will communicate. So this algorithm is different. Just here we are discussing only a block box model, not going into not going into the total entire algorithm part. So number of epochs, number of neurons, here we have taken, and the goal here 10 to the power of minus 7 you may take depending on because I told you it is a large big problem. For big problems no need to set more goal, so 10 to the power of minus 7. So with this we can able to try. Next, let us go to the most powerful method, that is called as ANFIS, Adaptive Neuro Fuzzy Inference System. Here we are going to combine neural network and fuzzy logic both together, so that we may get extraordinary results compared with the first method and the second method. So same data only we are giving. Here we are going to use data, input and output data, and these are the number of membership functions. In the fuzzy logic, we'll discuss about fuzzy logic at the end, basic idea. So we'll have the different membership functions, like triangular membership functions, or trapezoidal membership functions, or Gauss membership functions, like that, different Gauss membership functions, input and output data. So what type of membership function? Gauss or G-well or trapezoidal or triangular? Generally, we'll go for a triangular or a Gauss or a G-well. Initially we don't know. This is also trial and error process. Depending on the data, what type of data it may fit. It may fit sometimes for triangular, it may fit for Gaussian, it may fit for G-well, or it may fit for trapezoidal membership function. So different membership functions available. That membership functions we need to do trial and error process. It is not immediately it will come. It is just like learning. If you want to learn any topic, it will take some 30 minutes. Similarly, if it is a difficult, it may take 1 hour. If it is an entire chapter, it may take some 6 to 7 hours. Like that, this all training. Training it may take, depends on. I have a ready-made program. With my ready-made programs, within half an hour, some moderate big problems we can able to solve. So that type of program available, I will show you at the end to you. Now only the basic part I am showing here. So number 1 is data. Number 2 is number of membership functions. Number 3 is type of membership function. And number 4, we are going to generate the fuzzy inference system. That generated fuzzy inference system we are giving to the ANFIS, and the data we are giving. So this is the main part, ANFIS, Adaptive Neuro Fuzzy Inference System. It's having input of data X and Y, and we created a fuzzy inference system. That one. So with this we'll train. After training, then we will compare. We will evaluate the results with this. So now these are the 3 programs. Radial basis function neural network and backpropagation neural network, adaptive neuro fuzzy inference system. Now let us see the results. See, we have given odd number of data, and we are not giving the same input. If we give same input, 100% we will get same results. But here, you see here, I am giving the new input, 2.5, 4, 6. These are not given in the training data. It is just like we have trained students with some questions. In the exam, we are not asking the same questions. We are changing the questions. New questions we are giving. Students are able to write or not. This is the answer available with the teacher hand. It is just like answer key. Answer key in the teacher, in our hand. Right? This is, say, for example, student number 1. Nothing but method 1. This is, say, student number 2, method 2. Student number 3, method 3. See the results here. So in teacher hand, 5. See here, right? If I want to give marks for, say, if it is a 5 marks question for this program, all 3 students, they performed very good. Right? For this student, I will write a very good. In addition to this comment, And for the student, he got full marks, 5 out of 5, but I am giving a comment of good based on the result. But here you see here 5 by 5, and I can say excellent. Why excellent? See, there is no error at all. There is no 1% error also, right? 100% accurate will get. That is the beauty of hybrid uh, hybrid method. Nothing but a combination of neural network and fuzzy logic. So this is with a simple equation, right? Now let us apply the same programs. Same programs. I have enriched, modified. So many equations are there. Automatically, it will generate error automatically because it is all within a 1 or 2 minutes. We may not get it. May when we are at a learner stage, it may take some 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, or sometimes one day also. But when we come to the some advanced stage, within a 5 minutes, we can able to get these results. If you are using whatever the programs I'm going to give, ready-made programs, readily available, with those programs, any moderate system within half an hour, within less than half an hour, you can able to get the extraordinary results. Let us see now application. These are the basics, right? Now let us see for complex problems. Now I have taken some very big problem. Very big means more complex. Before it was a simple linear equation, right? Now we have taken for a very big problems like IEEE systems. This is 9-bus system. This is also simple one. So we have given lot of data. Lot of this data as an input to the neural network, and this is the training process, right? Here is the goal. When goal is here reached, that means neural network is set to be trained. Like this graph, when you see neural network is looking like trained properly, then we can check where the results. So with back propagation, see this is not that much smooth with back propagation. Right, see here different methods. This is a mathematical method. It's not a machine learning method. And here you can see the radial basis function neural network, right? This is like answer key. In the teacher hand, answer key is this is answer key. We are comparing our results with the answer key. Once results are correct, no need mathematical equation, right? Before the machine learning methods, before intelligent technique methods, our professors were using these methods, but they are approximate. That's what Albert Einstein gave the quotation. If you are depending on mathematical equations, they are only approximate. But here in the neural network, nowhere we are giving a mathematical equation. Just we are giving the practical data. We are going to get more accurate than the mathematical model. That is the beauty of these machine learning techniques. So different power values we have given here, electrical engineering related. Not only for electrical, any problem you take, just input and output data we need to give. So like that we have taken a very big problems, big network. It is almost all in India, entire southern India we have implemented more than five states, 72 bus system. That much very big complex, that much very big data. Initially it was trained almost all for to run the program almost all 1 day it has taken. Now the systems has developed within 2 or 3 hours we can able to get the results. So given large data, simple program only, but I will give the enriched programs. So see the curve indicating that it is properly trained, smooth curve. We have reached the goal. See here how much, not 10 to the power minus 26. We kept goal 10 to the power of minus 30. So that much accurately we got. See, compare with the Newton-Raphson method. This is like answer key, and this is a machine learning method. See, spread I have taken 22.54. How I know 22.54? It is all based on trial and error method, right? So initially, I don't know, we may start with the 10. So we'll get some error 1. I may take another spread 15. I may get error 2. If error 2 is less than error 1, then I will cancel. I will select this. Then I will go for 20. Then error 3. If error 3 is less than, then I will cancel this. I will go for 20. Now I will give the spread value is 25. I will get another error is 3. Then error 3, error 4, this one. Error 4 is not good. Then I will go for 20. Next 24, 23. Like that, this trial and error method will come. Once if you identify the spread correctly, then that system is model. Second time, no need that much time. For a particular model, this is the spread, this is the relationship existing. Then automatically you can train. One time it will take time. Second time onwards, for the same application, no need, just give the input data. It will train automatically. It will give the exact output in the under online condition. Instantaneously, it will give. See the errors here. Voltage is less than 2%, that much accurately. Even we can make 0 also, but this is the larger system we have taken. That's why little 2% error we are getting, percentage of error. See, when we plot, almost all they are overlapped. Here you can see this is an answer key with red color. Answer key means reference. This is the machine learning technique. See, machine learning technique almost all coming. This is mathematical, and this is the practical one. So in practical, when practical is approaching the same, no need of mathematical, because mathematics is for real system, it is approximate. That's why the machine learning everywhere now dominating in all research field, in all research applications. Lot of development, same like how mobile changed the world. In coming days, the machine learning with respect to data science is going to be changing the world. So, see, these are the, and also we have implemented the machine learning on a real hardware system. This is the hardware setup we have developed, and we have connected to our laptop. Here you can see the same movement.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Gopi Krishna. I developed one project for power transmission network monitoring using intelligent techniques. Using this project, we can able to monitor power system parameters of any power system of any country. Let us see how it will work. Now I would like to give demonstration. This project consisting of 2 buses. One is at sending end
Just
bus.
explaining about that one. Let us see how neural network is implemented here. You can see the live. I have given the data as an input to the neural network.
We are giving as an input to the neural network. Trained neural network. It is related to IEEE 9 bus system. Not only IEEE 9 bus system, any bus power system we can able to train. Once it is trained neural network, your goal has reached. That means neural network is properly trained, so that we can able to get the output data of any power system. Here power we are getting 492. Here power is
see like this. We can able to train under online condition. Once neural network is trained like this, we can able to check the performance under online condition. No need to give spread once again. Only for training it will take some initial time. Once network is trained under online conditions, directly we can able to monitor any system performance, system parameters, everything we can able to monitor under online conditions. Based on that, we can able to predict also. See, now we can see how neural network is going to train. We can see the live. See, when we are training, the system will come. When goal is reached, automatically every second to second. See,
now the neural network is
here
trained.
you can observe here.
Whatever the power here we are getting,
if input is changing, automatically we can see the output under online conditions
here. 2 watt.
This is now we can able to monitor using IoT, Internet of Things. Remotely we can able to monitor any system parameters.
As a multiplication factor. This Y is the output of IEEE 9 bus system. The first one is 0.
Continuously updating. These are all the new values. Their system is changing. Here automatically we are updating.
The phase angle at bus number 5.
So this is about implementation. So based on that, we have implemented, we proposed so many methods. In ANFIS, we have some disadvantages there. ANFIS, Adaptive Neuro Fuzzy Inference System. What is the disadvantage? No, it is applicable only for the single output. So in order to overcome that drawback, we have added several ANFIS together. We are calling as a cascaded ANFIS so that we can get the multiple output also. Because we know that ANFIS is the best method compared with the first one and second one, compared with the radial basis function neural network and backpropagation. But disadvantage is only the single output. So in order to get multiple outputs, we have proposed a new method. Programs are there. I will give those all programs. If you give me a WhatsApp or email, I will share all details. And similarly, hybrid. See, I told you multiple outputs we can get in different ways. Under online conditions, how to monitor also, we have implemented this. And in order to take decisions under the load forecasting conditions, different forecasting methods based on the different available conditions, we have implemented all the methods. And based on all the methods, which one is best for a particular condition also, we can able to see here. And nowadays, everywhere we are going towards the renewable energy. So here also we have implemented neural networks. So how we can implement neural networks? Tomorrow, by this time, how much solar energy we can get, how much wind energy we'll get. If there is no solar energy, wind energy is not available, then automatically the hybrid renewable energy like fuel sources, that it will start automatically. So like that, in order to have the coordination, machine learning, no human being is incorporated. For example, there is no solar energy, there is no wind energy. One person will go on no, so no need like that. Based on automatically, machine will learn and machine will switch on the corresponding devices. So like that, we can able to implement the results. See, if you see the results here, we have predicted the solar energy here. Blue is the error. Green color is actual and red one is the predicted one. You can see the red and green, they are almost all matching. Only little error is there at 1 or 2 points only. That also we can able to overcome. And now let us come to the non-engineering problems. Maybe whoever some viewers, they are not from the engineering background. They may be from non-engineering backgrounds. Yes, we can able to apply these machine learning techniques to any problem you take, we can able to apply. See here, we have taken printers, and here you can see printer, different printers and their lifetime. See, for example, printer number 1, what type of printer also we have not given. It age 4.5 years and breakdown in last 12 months, 10. Next, 3.9 years, like that. So how many breakdowns has happened? So like this huge data we have given to the neural network. Whatever the program we have just discussed the same program only. Okay. So this 802 data we have not given. This is a new data. We trained with the 799 samples, and printer 800 is the new. So how much it is going to predict, you can see here results. See here, predicted is red color, actual is green color, error is 0. You can see almost all red and green, they are matching. That means we can able to predict the printer lifetime. Once if you develop any printer, how much accuracy we can able to give. We can able to predict the printer performance. And not only to engineering, not only to the printers or something predictions, we can also predict any chemistry related, any physics, anything. Here also we have implemented for different chemistry related. These are all some examples we have already implemented in different chemical related things under non-engineering. This machine learning, somebody, they may think that it is only for engineering related applications. No, they are applying for any field. That's why these machine learning become nowadays more popular. So different fields, food research, even food quality is very good or not, no need to smell. There are the devices are there, automatically it can able to test its quality, food quality. Now here we can see here, radial basis we are implementing same program, radial basis function neural network, RBFN, BPNN, ANFIS. We are applying for to remove the toxic metals from the industrial wastewaters. So what we have taken is input data and output data. Input is the different contact time of some, we can say, solvent to remove some toxic metal, and percentage of toxic metal, whatever available from the experiment. Right? For each contact time, it may take some time, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. For doing this first, this one, it may take some 2 to 3 hours. So 20, 40, almost all, for each sample, it may take some 400 to 500 rupees for testing each data. So how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 500 means almost all Indian rupees of 3,000 they spent to get only these 2 results. If I want some more results, then it is more costly. But I want more data, 100 data samples. But if you give this data to our neural network, it can predict. It can predict even for 30 contacts, 70, 90, 120, even 140, 200, any contacts, any contact times we can able to predict. Let us see here that what we can see here. Estimated contact time, right? How much percentage of removal? 50, 70, 90, 110, 119, which are not there even for 180, which are we have not tested practically, but it is giving the results. This is nothing but modeling. This is nothing but understanding about pattern recognition. You can see how here live video is. Here we'll get a live video also. There it's not linked maybe. Here not only for chemistry or another things, even for stock market predictions nowadays, one of the business stock market predictions, if we just learn basics, at least some 80 to 90% accurately we can able to predict here. See, the red one is predicted, blue is the original one. Here we have predicted Omani Riyal versus Indian rupees. I have done this work in the year of 2012. Up to 2020 I have predicted. So these are the results. This is about neural network applications. Another part is machine learning, fuzzy logic. Only 10 minutes time we will complete. Once again here, what is fuzzy logic, why fuzzy logic, applications, how fuzzy logic will be understood. Only 5 minutes we will conclude that. After that we will go for what is fuzzy logic. See, whatever the data we are having, the data itself is the fuzzy. That means data is what type of relationship existing, we don't know, input and output. There is uncertainty in data. There is imprecise data. It's not a clear. That word is called as the fuzzy. Okay, in order to deal in real system, the data is like that. So in order to deal with that type of data, we are dealing that data logically. We are dealing that fuzzy data, confusing data, uncertainty data, imprecision data. We are dealing logically. That is called as a fuzzy logic here. With logically means with some knowledge, with some expert systems. Okay, so using fuzzy logic, why fuzzy logic means in industrial, for almost all conventional controllers, now they are replaced with the fuzzy PID controllers like that. This fuzzy logic is more useful for control applications rather than the modeling. But when we combined this technique with machine learning like neural networks, it will give the best results. ANFIS, adaptive neuro fuzzy inference systems. So, fuzzy logic applications everywhere, robotics in all our houses, like intelligent air conditioners, washing machines, refrigerators, uh, in smart cameras, everywhere, wherever the moving part is there, right? In order to make control things the best one, there we are using the fuzzy logic applications. Okay. So let us see in fuzzy logic, there are total 3 things we need to understand in fuzzy logic. One is the fuzzification, number 1, and number 2 is defuzzification, called as output and input. Between input and output, another one is expert system. This is called as a rule-based system. We'll call as rule-based system. That means we'll write set of rules, rule 1, 2, 3, so on, like that, based on some expert knowledge about the system. So how it will be implemented? For example, we are we are designing an intelligent AC. How it will be controlled with respect to different temperatures. Okay, so based on if it is more sunny, so what type of action we have to take, like this fuzzy logic. See, the input fuzzifier will design with respect to different fuzzy functions. These are the membership functions. See, this is a triangular we have taken. Sometimes, depending on the non-linearity existing, we may take even Gauss membership functions like this also. So we will design here. First, we have to design the fuzzifier block with the different membership functions. Say input is temperatures. So temperatures like this, better we'll take a triangular like this. Say more cool, and more hot. Like this, in between, this is the input range, input temperatures here. Then output is the here maybe valve opening or compressor, valve opening or compressor operation. So how much, if it is more hot is there input, then compressor should work more, 90% compressor should give the more cool, or valve opening is 90%. If it is more cool, then compressor may open only the 5% of cool. Like that, the intelligent system rules we will write here. See, like that. So compressor speed fast or slower, that automatically it will take. See here some set of rules. So first one is fuzzification, and second one is defuzzification. Nothing but this is input, and this is output. Defuzzification, output here, input here. And the middle one is rule-based system, means different rules we'll write here. Rule number 1 here. If input is sunny and warm, then drive fast. So like that. So temperature, cover temperature. This is indicating and symbol. So drive, it is a speed, more fast. See, now input is cloudy and cool, drive slow. So this type of rules will represent here the rule-based system. So like this, fuzzy logic will be designed. I will give my email ID and mobile number. If you need any ready-made programs, it will be shared with you with a pleasure. So let us come to the conclusion part. So from this today's webinar, what we need to understand here is the appropriate modeling of any type of problem. Here, why I used any type of problem means it may be engineering problem, or it may be a non-engineering, chemistry or physics or any stock market predictions, anything. We can able to apply machine learning and we can able to get accurate results compared with the mathematical results. Some mathematical results are there like a regression methods. These are the mathematical. These are also called as machine learning, but they are based on some mathematics. They are representing to the computer. They are calling as machine learning, but they are not that much accurate. But we are using for predictions. But when we compare with the neural networks, these machine learning techniques, these are more accurate than the regression methods, mathematical methods. These are pure mathematics methods. We are also calling as a machine learning technique. But compared with the neural networks, these are not that much accurate. That's what we need to understand as a conclusion. So the results obtained using the neural network techniques compared with the existing methods, they are more accurate. So we can get some research publications here. In coming days also, everywhere, like another revolution is artificial intelligence systems. Right? In even fuzzy logic is related to the expert systems, expert knowledge. Whoever the expert in a particular field, one person is more expert in designing the TV. Another person is more expert in designing some ACs. So like that, their knowledge we will take and we will incorporate into the machines, called as machine learning. Yeah. Okay. So very soon, same like mobiles in our hand, and now in our hand, smartphones are there. And very soon, every part, every application will be artificial intelligence. Wherever the artificial intelligence not applied, they are going to be implemented. So we can see the gap, and we can able to implement. Compare when we are others. Compare with when others are implementing. If we start implementing, they will start following this. So this is about conclusion. Any queries, please, in the chat box. Any queries? Ma'am, I will give here my number. Whoever they are interested to contact by WhatsApp, because I have here
Thank you
ready-made
so
program.
much, sir, for your rich content presentation,
Yeah.
which can impact. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can able to hear, ma'am. Please.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our question answer session, which is the more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will start our question answer session.
Okay.
Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participants also. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
whoever want all the ready-made programs, we have developed almost 15 years we have spent. We developed the ready-made usable programs. So whoever want programs, I have given my WhatsApp number and also email ID. It will be shared free of cost. No money, nothing like that. No commercials. Just they can contact me. I can share. Or here any possibility is there to share the programs here? See what are the programs available. I will show here to them because it will be not only just as a theory. Let them implement. Let me share, ma'am. Once again, my screen to them. I can share. Already I have prepared to give all these programs to the participants. Here, are you able to see, ma'am? Here, ready-made programs are available. Just to learn, RBFN with a y equal to mx plus c. And with respect to big problems, I have given all these ready-made programs. Just they can start using. Whoever they can, it will be useful for their project at master level, even at PhD level, more useful. So all these programs, if anybody want anything, I will share. It's I think its size also very less.
Sir,
Only 45 kilobyte.
hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, your presentation is completed, isn't it?
What, ma'am? Pardon?
Sir, you have to present more or your presentation is complete.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Completed.
Okay, sir. After your presentation, we have a question answer session from our participants. They will ask your question in the comments. Kindly, I have to answer them. So each our question answer part, we are asking participants for ask their question from you, sir, which you described in your
I'm
presentation on base of this.
Yeah, I am seeing in the comment box. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Then yes, sir. Okay, sir. Then we wait some minute. I think participants are writing. So let's see how many questions we have from a participant.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I will wait.
Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Participants their question in the comment box. Our speakers are here to reply them.
Here, one participant is asking, what is the best machine learning?
First question is from John. What is the best machine learning technique used in industrial sector?
A good question. So we discussed in today's webinar, there are many machine learning methods out there, support vector machines. It depends on the type of problem. That's what we need to understand. If it is related to a simple problem or a complex problem, for different applications, different machine learning methods are there. But if you are confining to today's webinar, we discussed about three. One is radial basis function neural network, RBFN. Another one is backpropagation network, BPNN. Another one is adaptive neurophagy inference system. As I said, adaptive neurophagy inference system is the hybrid method. That means we are combining a neural network and fuzzy logic. We know when it is a hybrid method, its performance is more better. As of now, when we compare with our results, what we have discussed in our webinar, ANFIS is the best method. ANFIS means adaptive neurophagy inference system. Even we applied for big problems. Also, we got very good method. But only drawback is a single output. In order to overcome, we developed our own proposed systems, multiple outputs. Using those algorithms, we can able to overcome. Yes, I answered, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer.
You can share all the programs, ma'am. You can share all the programs in our web. I will give all the programs. Ma'am, is it audible? Voice? Your voice is not audible. Hello. My voice, is it audible to you?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah. I will
Sir,
give
we
all
are
these
waiting
programs.
for questions from our
Yeah.
participants.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. In the meantime, I will give all these programs. You can share in the website, your website. Let them use, ma'am. It will be useful for them.
Yes,
Understood,
sir.
ma'am? I will give all the programs,
in
whatever the
your
programs we have developed. All these programs I will give. You can share with the participants.
Yes, sir. In our website, everything is available. This program are also available in our website.
Okay, thank you.
Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activities along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you.
IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Today's topic is application of machine learning techniques and the code is IGP 9006 and the code is IGP 9006. Without code, no one is eligible for certificate. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime. How to claim an e-certificate? Go to www.eduigp.com, click sign in, log in if you already have an account or create a new account if you are new. Once logged in, click free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course, get enrolled if you haven't enrolled yet. Type the code is your certificate code box, click get your certificate. It is auto downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager or download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in our FB page, website, and in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the quiz competition. To join online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find to this quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Code is event. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Let's enjoy our quiz session. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. With 40 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, which of the following groups are not machine learning techniques? Option 1, NumPy, Spicy, and Scikit-learn. Option 2, anomaly detection and regression. Option 1, NumPy, Spicy, and Scikit-learn. So right answer, and 51% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hamid Rasul is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, what is machine learning? Option 1, autonomous acquisitions of knowledge using computer programs. Option 2, selective acquisition of knowledge using manual programs. Indian speaker. Option 1, autonomous acquisition of knowledge using computer programs is the right answer, and 86% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hamid is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is, what is a classifier of machine learning? Option 1, an algorithm is in machine learning. Option 2, a function or a system that maps input data to a category. Option 2, a function or a system that maps input data to a category is the right answer, and 82% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dr. Albert P. Mercado is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, which one of the following machine learning techniques is used to find patterns in data? Option 1, unsupervised learning. Option 2, semi-supervised learning. Option 1, unsupervised learning is the right answer, and 24% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Charlian is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our fifth question is, the three stages of build a model in machine learning are: option 1, model building. Option 2, model coding. Option 1, model building is the right answer, and 44% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Charlian is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, which one of the following is not considered as an algorithm in machine learning? Option 1, nearest neighbor. Option 2, LISP. Option 2, LISP is the right answer, and 10% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hamid is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our seventh question is, what is the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning? Option 1, machine learning covers AI in addition to other aspects. Option 2, AI covers machine learning in addition to other aspects. Option 1, AI covers machine learning in addition to other aspects is the right answer, and 33% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position after completing our seventh question. Our eighth question is, Which of the following is not true about machine learning models? Option 1, help us in tasks such as objects recognize, recommendation, and prediction. Option 2, make decision by explicitly programmed rules. Option 2, make decision by explicitly programmed rules is the right answer, and 67% people are right. In the leaderboard, Cheryl is holding the first position after completing our 8th question. Our 9th question is, what is the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning in machine learning? Option 1, supervised learning requires training level data. Option 2, unsupervised learning has no function in machine learning. Option 1 is the right answer, and 82% people are right here. The leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position. Our last and final question of this session, when learning curating makeup technique and the face is divided into three. Option 2, horizontal section. Option 2, diagonal sections. Option 1, horizontal section is the right answer, and 64% people are right here. Congratulations to our whoever online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificates on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly produce skill never stop learning cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tied to a goal, not to people or person. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end button, again once to help, thanks to all IGP Knowledge Seeker for your active participation as always. See you in the next session. Thank you.